And welcome everyone to tonight's stream, the first stream of the new week, the first stream of a little run of streams that we've got planned going off on the channel. Some UFC 5 to kick off, but we've also got EA, PGA as well in the lineup, WWE 2K26 and Snooker 19 as well on the pipeline, so definitely make sure to keep tuning in to the channel. Make sure you're actually following the channel, because then you'll be instantly notified on when the fuck I go live, because I'm about 3 hours behind. Schedule was going to do it at 8, kind of just, to be honest, sleep has been a problem since around pre-streamathon, to be honest. About February, I want to say, was the last time I had some really solid sleep. Yes, we're live, Abu Dhabi, the Etihad Arena in the UAE, United Arab Emirates, for a 6-match pay-per-view. I haven't got a special name for it, unfortunately, for UFC. I just called it UFC 7, Pimblett versus Holloway. So yes, we'll quickly go through the card. We've got the middleweight title defense, Chimaev against Imanov. In fact, I'll just quickly go through the card. It's also on my Instagram, where you can check that. Kiera Slaying. Make sure to check my Twitter at @MusesLittleBitch. Make sure to check my YouTube, Goddess_Kiera. Make sure to check my Twitch, Goddess_Kiera, for the updates on when I go live, stream schedules, etc. That will be for the entire month. That will be just for the entire week. Okay, here we go. Match card, UFC Middleweight Championship. Kicking things off is Kamzat Chimaev against Nasruddin Imavov. Sorry for butchering the names. Second match is for the UFC Welterweight Championship. Leon Lucky Edwards, the champion, defending his gold against Mike Perry. The UFC Light Heavyweight Championship, Israel Adesanya, who has a winning streak at every pay-per-view I've done. He will face the former heavyweight champion Rampage Jackson. He also beat Tito Ortiz and Chuck Liddell most recently at the last 2 pay-per-views. 5 rounds lightweight clash between Khabib Nurmagomedov and Conor McGregor, a rematch of UFC 229, is it? 229? The iconic McGregor Nurmagomedov fight. One of Conor's last big fights, you'd say, as well. Next core main event, UFC Heavyweight Championship of the World. M. Hughes is challenging for the title against Daniel Cormier. If Hughes is to lose, they gotta retire from MMA. And in the main event, it is the UFC Lightweight and Baddest Motherfucker Championship on the line. Paddy the Baddy Pimblett against Max Holloway. So with all that being said, let's get this show on the road. And we kick things off with the Middleweight Championship.
So here he is, the #1 middleweight contender. He made himself undeniable, and tonight he gets a title shot. We shall see what he can do with it.
He made himself undeniable. You know, nothing is ever guaranteed. Sometimes you got to do more. He just kept his head down. He kept working.
Here comes the challenger, Nasruddin Imavov. Born in France, living in Dagestan.
He feels like they have done everything necessary to become the champ tonight.
Now, most people would argue right now the UFC's 185-pound division has never never been stronger, and a lot of people believe that this man is going to alter history by wresting the title away tonight. We shall see.
We are live at the Etihad Arena, the United Arab Emirates in Abu Dhabi. Huge clash on pay-per-view. And here comes the champion, Khamzat Chimaev. The record win over Omari Email as well.
Every time he sees you, he tries to take you down. Gotta think he's going to try to wrestle here tonight.
That's exactly what he does, right? He wants to impose himself on his opponents. He wants to show his dominance when he's inside the octagon. Whether it's on the ground in the grappling, as we saw in Kevin Holland, or whether it's him striking, as we have seen in the beginning of his UFC career. He has all the skills, but it's the mindset of Khamzat Chimaev that separates him from most fighters in both weight classes that he competes in.
And with respect to Conor McGregor and everybody else, I'm not sure that any athlete has ever taken this sport by storm quite the way Chimaev did back in 2020. Let's see how he fares in another big spot tonight. Khamzat Chimaev.
6 years on from storming his way into the UFC.
All right, now our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening.
Not the co-main event, Bruce. It's just the first match.
And now, 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Nasruddin Imavov. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Khamzat Chimaev.
Yeah, make sure to tune into the next stream, which is going to be EA PGA Tour. 8 PM British Standard Time. Might be 8 PM, might not, because my sleep is I'm trying to get it back into remission, to be honest. It's been suffering from degen at the moment. I don't know what degen means, it's just basically means back and forth here. Well, the name is Chimaev going at it. Oh, just dropping. Chimaev. Head kick. Oh, low with the knee.
Strong inside leg kick.
Elbows. That's similar to like Brock Lesnar or from the Randy Orton SummerSlam 2015. Yeah, 2015 because he faced Cena last 2015. Oh no, 2015. 2014 he faced Cena. What am I on about? 2015 he.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Undertaker. There we go.
Gets to the single collar tie now.
Correcting myself there.
That's the thing. He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut is opened up.
Knockout Dean referee. Chimaev, a 2-match win streak over his last 2 opponents on pay-per-view. Oh, and a head kick. But Chimaev couldn't capitalise on Imavov's weakness. Or stunness, rather, I should say.
Just over 2 minutes
legs
to go in what has been a furious round 1.
Weaken
mixing up the leg kicks
base.
Nicely, and that thigh starting
your
to
legs
show some visible signs of bruising.
You know, you can't even worry about
your
what that
legs are weak.
leg kick does. Now,
makes it all the more easier. Get into maybe leg submissions, maybe even.
Alright, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
Bring them down to base, you know, the structure, weakening.
Great job landing that headshot from the clinch. Oh, big elbow.
Well, so an early lead for him here tonight. He came out aggressively, and that decision has certainly paid off.
So
good start to round one.
Second round. Nailed.
Nice jab there.
Punches going on.
Back to his feet.
Let's bust open the Paris native.
Oh, that's a big right hand that got through.
Body shot now. Oh, and a head kick.
Oh,
and down goes.
Big shots raining down.
Oh, going into the clinch now, into half guard.
All right, half guard position. Oh, he's trying to pin that
Oh, arm triangle coming in.
Oh, could be the beginning of the end. That looks tight.
Oh,
and
and
the end of the round. So
Imel saved by the bell.
There, just as the horn sounded, safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up.
The eye of Kamzat. Got the Geralt of Rivia cut right there. Nice little Witcher 3 reference. You don't hear those on actual UFC TV, so giving you a whole new experience.
Ready to fight? Ready.
This stream is sponsored by CB. CB, providing 15 years of fun
This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Oh, right knee to the dome piece. Oh, he gets tagged there. Nice combination to the head.
Oh, nice little combinations now. Going, knee now to the face. Imel. Liddell style. Paw. With a knee. Down goes Imel. Now. Hands up, got Imel right where he wants him.
Chimaev's going for a choke.
Everything from short. Knee on the belly.
Alright, right into side control here, DC. Biggest
Right
difference
back
between
into
half guard and side.
Yet to see a decision in this match, but largely because I've got the difficulties on PPV. Just want to have some fun, of course. Don't want to take the game too seriously. You know, the only thing you should be taking seriously is life. Everything else, just have some fun. That's what video games are there for.
Neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt.
Knee now. Oh, and another knee. Stunning. Kamzat and Kamzat fights back his drop. Imavov. And I think it's over. It's over. Raining punches.
Just a relentless effort out of this fighter here tonight. The ref had no choice but to step in.
Kamzat
is how you
Chimaev
get the judges out of it.
Retains the middleweight championship of the world. After suffering knee flush to the face and the head. Kamzat just dropping. Chimaev knocking down Imavov, sorry. And just a raining parade of punches. Imavov unable to defend himself at that
Ladies
point.
and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 44 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev.
All right, you heard it there from Bruce. Khamzat Chimaev, your winner by TKO. And I thought he fought really well tonight, didn't force the issue, and when he saw an opportunity
Khamzat
to close the show, he did.
You cannot be hurt.
Alright, next up is the welterweight title. Leon Lucky Edwards against Mike Perry, who is going to be fighting on the Ronda Rousey.
All right, so this number 1 welterweight contender has found his way back to a title fight. A lot of people didn't think he would get there.
Fight
He's made a career
on May 15th.
You tell this man that he can't do something, right? He will make it a point to get that done. He said the moment he walked out the octagon last time and didn't win the belt, that I will be back. Then he smirked at him. Then he laughed. And his inner circle believed that it was only a matter of time before their guy got another chance, and when he got here, he could get the job done.
Now, some would argue he wasn't ready the first time around. I think that's probably a little bit too simplistic, but there's no denying he has rounded out his game.
He's an expert, to be honest.
Maximize the developmental time, and a lot of people believe we will have a new champion by next year.
Right into the octagon. Try and maybe defeat the underdog champion, Leon Lucky Edwards. Overcame Tyron Woodley.
All right, so the path to UFC welterweight gold, of course, goes through the UK, courtesy of Leon Edwards' win over Kamaru Usman, but he's got to keep the focus where it belongs. He's got another hungry young challenger in front of him tonight.
Yeah, and Leon Edwards is one of those guys that can lock in. He's one of those guys that...
Edwards, who's had some clashes with the likes of GSP in this game, as well as
everything that comes with being the champion. He lives in the now.
John Jones from World and light heavyweight champion, sorry.
He's got to use his boxing. Leon Edwards is fast.
Oh, yeah.
Everything he does right. He's crisp, he's sharp, and he uses all of his tools. He is really the definition of mixed martial artist, and that will have to be on display tonight if he wants to keep his championship.
You're right, and he may not wow you with muscle mass, but this is quite a frame for the UFC's welterweight
And we'll
division.
begin the fight. Here we come. Leon Edwards entering the octagon. This for the welterweight championship of the world. Once again, we are proud from our sponsor.
Our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. And now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening.
Yeah, here we go. Not co-main event.
UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Mike Platinum Perry.
Can Mike turn platinum to titanium?
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC welterweight champion, Leon Lucky Edwards.
Oh, Leon's luck proved to be a lot more and overcome platinum status from becoming titanium. Edwards checking out Mike Perry now. Body shot, body shot. Go for that Liddell southpaw.
That allowed for him to not only become the
Make sure
champion,
well for our
but knock
sponsor,
so many others out on his journey.
15 years of fun and fun. Perry now just a lot more on the tackle, or Leon Edwards is holding his own. Oh, and a big punch there by Leon, and Edwards is having none of that. The boxing background of the Brits. And the American Muay Thai expert. Oh my God. Edwards 316 says he just whooped Perry's ass.
Natasha Crown fan, hello Natasha, how is you? And note, never attended a UFC or MMA event before.
What a kick. Oh, flush. Kicking the skull. Both men thinking kick. Oh. Edwards. And just 316.
All right, we go back inside the octagon to the veteran voice once
Leon
more.
Edwards with his best Stone Cold. Steve Austin.
Dean is called to stop to this contest at 1 minute, 44 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Leon Rocky Edwards.
All right, how about Leon Edwards?
Leon Edwards
by KO.
still
Look at him now.
the
It is
UFC
where he was just a few short
welterweight
years ago.
champion.
I mean, for years,
I've been couple boxing shows, but not youth.
when he got his opportunity, he cashed in, became the champ, and now
Next up is
he's
for the
showing
light
that he's
heavyweight
getting better and
championship.
better. He said, "Look at me
Can
now,
Israel
yes, man, we're all
Adesanya's
watching."
pay-per-view streak continue when he challenges former world champion Quinton Rampage Jackson?
All right, so for a long time, this man believed that he was the #1 light heavyweight in the world. He is the challenger out of the blue corner tonight, and with a golden opportunity to prove to the champion that there's a new...
Hanging in there doing swell.
He thought he was the matchup. He thought he could get it done. He thought that it was only a matter of time before he took the belt from the champ. Now he gets that opportunity. Words are only words until you put them into action. Tonight he has the
There
opportunity.
he is, Quinton Rampage
All
Jackson
words to become the champion.
overcame
He is
Chuck
on the
Liddell
verge of something huge.
to win the world title.
Cards think they still sell at GameStop.
This light heavyweight contender wants to bring that shine back. Big opportunity for him tonight. All right, so Israel Adesanya obviously was mashing through the middleweight division until his rival Alex
Here we
Pereira
are,
showed up.
Israel
But as he gets back
Adesanya.
on the proving ground here tonight, DC, most people believe on any given Saturday night, this is still the best middleweight in the world.
The current
Proven it time and time again. He has been the
UFC
man
lightweight,
for so long.
light heavyweight
Hardly
champion
not
of the
to
world.
operate in that space. But because he believes
Overcame a
himself,
lot of
because he recognizes
challenges.
who he is, he takes wins and losses.
Fought and beat
as good as
Anderson
anyone I've
Silva
ever
in
seen.
real life.
But when it comes down to the X's and the O's, the guy and his fight ability,
This
Israel
game he
Adesanya
beat
is
the
as
likes
good
of
as they
Tito
come.
Ortiz
A phenomenal
and
kickboxer
Chuck Liddell,
in
two
much
former
improved wrestling that allows for him
heavyweight
to stay
champions.
upright and make guys fight him where he needs them to.
Really seems as though he is getting closer to that mixed martial arts prime, to your point, in terms of putting all the skills
Only a
together.
matter of time for Israel
Adesanya,
Mist to
the
step
last
up
guy
from light heavyweight
back
maybe to the heavyweight title.
Our tale of the tape for this
Here we
light heavyweight title
go,
fight.
the tail of the tape for the
All right,
former
now
Natasha Crown fan, note, never been to a
world
boxing event ever.
champion in Rampage Jackson against
Ladies and gentlemen, this
defending
is the
light heavyweight
co-main
champion
event
Israel
of the evening.
Adesanya. I can't see many people attending the UFC event due to the ticket prices at the moment.
Now, 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Light Heavyweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC Light Heavyweight Champion, Quinton Jackson! And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya!
Israel Adesanya
He will handle the action inside the octagon.
facing
Well, he came into the UFC as
Rampage
one of the
Jackson.
hottest prospects the octagon had seen
Israel's
in
beat
years,
Chuck
and
Liddell,
Israel Adesanya
just
has
like
done nothing to
Quinton.
diminish that height. Stuffed 12 takedowns in his
Keith
UFC debut, and the expectation is that most opponents are going to try to crown the last style bender. Let's see if he can keep this fight up right here tonight.
Israel. Oh, and a big south, that big miss by Rampage, and of course Israel's not going to take that and like a bitch. He's going to fight back, and he kicks back, and he fights back and claws back against the much more powerful Rampage. Oh, and a kick. Oh, both men giving no fuck.
And this is a great fight.
And again, Israel hanging on. Oh, yeah! Adesanya.
I mean, you got to be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts.
Took some big blows, did Israel Adesanya.
I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something and he delivered.
But he just put down the former world champion in one kick. Both men just putting haymakers down on each other. Oh, body goes limp there for Rampage.
And we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop to this contest at 2 minutes of the very first round, declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya.
All right, so as they say, another highlight.
There we go, Israel Adesanya once again, light heavyweight champion of the world, record time, defeating a former world champion again in Quinton Rampage Jackson. And next up is the biggest rematch, probably of them all, Conor McGregor, Khabib Nurmagomedov. And here we go, Luck of the Irish is on hand. It's the notorious Conor McGregor.
Quite like a Conor McGregor fight, and I would even take it a step further in terms of professional sports. Nothing like a Conor McGregor fight.
No, Conor McGregor has exceeded the sport of mixed martial arts. He is a worldwide phenomenon. This guy draws people's attention, and it's because of his ability to not only talk, but his ability to speak things into existence. If Conor McGregor McGregor wasn't knocking people out and becoming the champion, all the words that he spoke would not matter. Right. This guy is a tremendous striker. He's a huge personality, and he is a guy that believes every time he walks in there, J.A., that he is going to get his hand raised.
No, you put that well, and so much is made of his persona, his ability as an orator. That says nothing of how talented an athlete and a striker Conor McGregor is, and sometimes his star power is such that we lose sight of it.
And he hit the walk. Look at him hitting the walk. I mean, come on.
There he is, Conor McGregor.
Conor McGregor.
The Vince McMahon walk.
He is ready to fight.
Took the UFC by storm in the mid to late 2010s. Him and Ronda Rousey. And here we go, rematch of the decade, century, whatever you want to call it.
Mixed martial arts talent Khabib Nurmagomedov, and there's so much made about his value as a cornerman. Tonight, though, he is competing and has Gulas in his corner. Yeah,
Coach Khabib is as undefeated as fighter Khabib, but we love getting the opportunity to see Nurmagomedov compete again. This guy is the definition of pressure. He is trying to take you down, and he does not hide his intentions. He wants to get in your face, he wants to take you down, and he wants to drown you. This guy's a savage, he's a beast. Every word that describes that is Khabib Nurmagomedov with Hasbulla in his corner.
And if Hasbulla didn't have any value, probably wouldn't be in the corner of Khabib Nurmagomedov. We'll see how it goes for the former lightweight champ tonight. Khabib
Nurmagomedov, a huge chance to go 2-0 against Conor McGregor.
And now on fill the take for this lightweight scrap. All right, now for the introductions, we go to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! This fight is 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion of the world and the former UFC lightweight champion, the notorious Conor McGregor!
Yep, Conor McGregor, a former 2-time champion, 2-belt holder, first and only, I think, in the UFC.
And the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Khabib the Eagle
Nurmagomedov. Khabib Nurmagomedov, Conor McGregor,
rematch is upon us.
the rematch.
Nurmagomedov versus Conor McGregor. Gotta think both sides might change some things up here in advance of the second year.
You have to make adjustments if you're going to be successful
jab.
in a rematch.
Conor McGregor trying to use the Floyd Mayweather technique that he learned from the big super fight against one of the greatest boxers to ever box.
No problem getting inside to
50,
land that straight punch. He's got a huge edge and reach, and he made good use of it there.
Jabbing on Nurmagomedov, but Nurmagomedov wants to do some ground and pound. Shot from the body.
Well, yeah, give him no space, give him no distance
them
to
clip
operate with. Smug.
McGregor's got his hand looking for a guillotine choke.
That guillotine is
guillotine.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was
McGregor's not too careful. This match could very much be over with those head punches raining down in the takedown position.
We talk so much about wrestling and grappling.
And McGregor. Oh, in the blood. On the body now of Khabib. Putting down Khabib. And again to the takedown goes Medal. Conor McGregor showing some excellent ground game now.
Oh, interesting there.
With some great striking. This is the man who went 10 rounds with Floyd Mayweather.
Nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight.
Fought the likes of Jose Aldo, Nate Diaz,
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet.
Poirier.
Very nice.
Oh, and a look, and again. Oh, and that was just a jab by McGregor, and once again Khabib going back into this round game too quickly. Oh my God! Get that man to a hospital.
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So
Khabib's body just crumpled like an accordion.
Certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight.
Not even the punch as well. Conor's arm and his hand just bending in an angle that just looks very uncomfortable. Khabib. Oh, that is one ugly ass crumple.
Here once more, Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 27 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, the notorious Conor McGregor!
Huge win, huge revenge win for the notorious Conor McGregor. He can promote his proper 12 whiskey and
is a weapon of mass destruction. Once again, he got it off and he landed and got the KO finish.
Sport division that he has planned as well. He's run on to be Irish Prime Minister or whatnot. Next up, the co-main event. M. Hughes, Daniel Cormier, UFC Heavyweight Championship of the World. If Hughes loses, they gotta retire. And here comes undefeated.
So here he is out of the blue corner, the #1 heavyweight contender fighting for the title here tonight. Daniel Cormier has 8 championship belts at home. Do you remember, though, the nerves for your first UFC title fight?
Knockout win against Crew Cross and a doctor stoppage win against
where you get an opportunity to go chase something greater than yourself.
The walk
so
to
many
the ring.
people have played a part in getting this man to the spot. How does he deliver? How does he not let anyone down? How does he ultimately become the champion of the world? This is a big spot for him. He is so excited to try and become the man.
While self-belief is a powerful thing, he has
hugest chance of a lifetime for this combatant.
Gets a chance to prove.
Potentially could win the UFC heavyweight title. Keep their career intact as well. But next up, they got a challenge. That man, the current world champion, Daniel Cormier.
Right, here he is, folks, a man who
fought
needs
the likes
no
of
introduction to this fan base.
John
Underrated
Jones.
in the looks department, by the way, a man who has won a title in every promotion in which he has competed, the UFC Hall of Famer, Daniel Cormier.
John Anik, if looks could kill, Daniel Cormier would be America's most wanted. But ultimately, it's about fighting.
UFC light heavyweight champion, UFC heavyweight
An
champion.
Olympic pedigree, college national All-American, to a double champion in the UFC. He possesses all the skill in the world. And tonight, once again, he tries to get his hand raised. What a phenomenal fighter. And got a model body, too.
Successful #1 contenders match win over Cain Velasquez. Overcome Quinton Rampage Jackson.
Over Stipe Miocic to wrest away the heavyweight title is the singular biggest win in mixed martial arts history. And now DC back on the proven ground tonight. We'll see how he handles this heavyweight challenge. And now let's get you our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening.
Got it right there, Bruce.
UFC Heavyweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Butcher. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Daniel D.C.
Daniel Cormier against the much more younger and babyface.
So 3-rounder for the UFC light heavyweight champion Daniel Cormier here tonight. So figures to be able to really put it all together over 15 minutes. You'll probably see north of 10 takedown attempts. The question is, will he be able to get this particular foe to the ground?
Cormier just lighting up MP's with those jabs, those boxing style jabs. Not getting a single punch. Is now. Cormier just fighting. Kind of maybe bust off and Hughes in similar fashion to what happened in Hughes' last fight against Hughes.
Punches in bunches.
The nose was busted open. Hughes is probably Livingston Becker retired. And lost it at the last pay-per-view. Cormier, back to his feet, trying to butcher. And Hughes, oh, look at the blood on the body, look at the feet.
You wonder if at some point that is going to start to affect his breathing.
Oh, and nice punch there. Go, back again. Oh, takedown game by Hughes.
Trying to set up a choke here.
Armbar. Back guillotine. Going to the mount.
Oh, heavy shots raining down. Oh, heavy shots continue to rain down.
You see the blood now on the back and around the arms of DC. Daniel Cormier's DC. M. Hughes is trying to be Marvel in the mid-90s, in the 90s with the bankruptcy.
We've never seen it look so good. And confidence starts
fighting claw their way
into
the mainstream.
And believing that all the reps that you have done in the gym is going to show itself when the octagon door closes.
Once again,
Tonight
those jabs. There's only so many jabs. Yep, there's only so many jabs M. Hughes can take, and M. Hughes drops. They've got to retire.
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent.
In a lot of ways, Cormier was just toying. With Hughes, but the career of M. Hughes, 2-1, is over.
All right, the decision is inside the octagon. We send it to the veteran voice. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 37 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Daniel D.C.
So
Daniel Cormier.
Once
again, still the world champion.
I have dynamite in my hands, and if I'm able to
M. Hughes has got a border plane now back from the UAE to the UK.
Looking as fabulous as he's ever looked on that video screen, on that TV screen.
And announce their retirement. But next up, main event. A double title on the line. The UFC lightweight and the baddest motherfucker title.
Max Holloway has goals beyond that. DC, you know he trains at 185, 190 pounds. Going to be very interesting to see how far Max Holloway can take this here in the UFC.
He's one one of the best fighters, as you said. He's one of the best featherweights of all time. And it's because of his preparation and his attention to detail. When he made his UFC debut, he had hiccups, but he went back to the lab and he fixed those things, and it showed in a massive 13-fight win streak that had him winning the featherweight championship and defending it on multiple occasions. Max Holloway is truly one of the best fighters in
lightweight and BMF
and
title
what he did
holder.
in that two-fight series with Jose Aldo is something that history is going to look back upon very fondly. Max bless Holloway. Back in another big spot here tonight.
Going up against Paddy.
Max Holloway, as usual, ready to battle
Paddy.
as he tries to take home the title.
And here comes the champion. Paddy, the Baddy.
Well, Scousers don't get knocked out, and that has been the case for Paddy Pimblett, at least to this point in his UFC career. Outstanding pedigree coming in, and he's got another big fight in front of him tonight, DC.
And he's going to continue to get big fights, because when you have that thing, when you have that it factor about you, people want to tune in. That is what Paddy Pimblett has in spades. But not only can he fight, but not only can he draw people in, the guy can fight. He's a tremendous grappler, and he has confidence like not many guys that we've seen at such a young age in their
ring
career.
war.
And don't let the out-of-camp body composition fool you, because this man has a work ethic that rivals anybody in this division. Huge spot for Paddy Pimblett tonight.
By Paddy. Knocked off Holloway at the last pay-per-view to win the titles. Main eventing tonight. We'll see Leon Lucky Edwards represent the UK in a win over.
Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
We've just seen Leon Edwards win, and we've just seen Andrew lose, so mixed reception at the moment in the UK. Here we go, the main event. And baddest motherfucker title.
Presenting the former UFC featherweight champion of the world, Max Bless Holloway. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Paddy the Baddy Pimblett.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
And here we go. Pimblett Holloway 2.
UFC prominence for the Liverpudlian Paddy the Baddy Pimblett.
The Superman pun.
Only capacity crowds when he fights. And as far as this matchup is concerned, a lot of people feel like he might be up against it. Pimblett does not want to hear that noise. He said if the fight goes to the ground,
and now Holloway responding. With some kicks of his own. Paddy fighting back. Cockiness now by the champion.
Trying to go to the body now with the kick. That one misses. Oh, punches in bunches as he lands another combination there. Really doing a nice job stringing his shots.
He's doing a great job of stringing the shots.
Paddy the Baddy
together
maybe
and
going
also
for the
just mixing up the
Daniel
target
Cormier
and the
method.
attacks. Great job
Great
finding
job.
different places for his strikes to land.
Holloway's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut perhaps there on the bridge. Man, it's almost like
He got hurt again.
Oh God.
gets back to his feet.
Now that nose severely
Huge
busted.
left hand.
Maybe broken his
Big
fist.
shots getting through.
He's running so much shots and nose.
Well, no denying the
From
durability
Tate.
on the other side, but
Oh,
at this point, you
Pimblett
just gotta find
not having
that kill.
any. Oh, he just didn't have any of Holloway.
I mean, you gotta be kidding me with that knockout knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this
Paddy,
good.
the Paddy
He promised
Piblet
us something, and he delivered with that beautiful
retains
knockout.
both titles. BMF lightweight title. Holloway leaving himself open.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 28 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Paddy the Paddy
All right, so there he is, the still UFC lightweight champion of the world. A lot of steam here during fight week that maybe there were a few things that could plague him tonight.
Paddy the Paddy Pimlet, still a lightweight champion and BMF title holder. And we've just got reports that M. Hughes has arrived back in the UK and they have announced their retirement from the sport of MMA. And with all that being said, that is the end of the end of the pay-per-view, ladies and gentlemen. Performance of the night, Israel Adesanya, fight of the night, the first one. And the only thing left to do is to sort of create a fighter. And there he is. Need to get rid of this one. If we can. Oh, oh gosh, no. Yeah, make sure to tune into the next stream, EA PGA Tour. Next time you'll see UFC, most likely in May. But I'll see you then.